we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So USC's offense will go to work first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He'll sneak it. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lemon. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans are rolling down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Illinois' offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And, Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Clement. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly complete. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Punts it out of the air. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Illinois. A great catch and run for 6.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Jordan. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. It's Lemon. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Trojans decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. To the air. It's Altmaier. Quick strike complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. It's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Illinois now facing third and forever. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He was trying to get it to the 25, but the defense stands tall, and they force a 4th and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And this one is perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. TCU looked less like a pack of frogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Carter Stadium. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Finds his big tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Lane. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. Runs through the tackle. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football. They're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Fires toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. And
Sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but he left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun. Wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanders. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, finding a line on it. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanders. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
Yeah, they typically...
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Grab the short pass to put the 6th on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna sling it on second down. Finding open areas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And here comes the punt team. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Finds his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, there's an alley on the left.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Illini.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Eastern Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game.
He's loose on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Illinois. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Handoff from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He's got the tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
First down, Illinois.
They'll ride the hot hand. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. A quick pass to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Strocken.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Trojans are on the move. Looking for space. It's Sanders. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Those are hard for offensive line. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you...
Turning it on! Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Got his man quickly. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Back open in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
On to kick it away.
They boot it away on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give from the gun. Quick spin on the ride.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number one. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Makes a man miss. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. Fighting off the defender. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. It's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. Punt is in the air. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They've got him in the backfield, and that will be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by 12 to UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He'll keep it himself. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Mayaba. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. That's caught. It's Lemon. He is stopped short of the line of the game. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The give to the single back. Finds some fresh air. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.